Welcome to Ye Olde Metal Show.
What's up, Ye Olde Metalheads? Today on the show we're going to be talking about the Summer Slaughter Tour. We're also going to be talking about Darkest Hour signed to Sumerian Records, and Jeff Loomis and Keith Merrow teaming up to do a full-length album.
Also on this episode we're going to be talking about Metal Church's new album, Gentlemen Nothing, and also Ben Stock 2013. So be excited and surprised for this shit.
Theme song.
In the galleries of the utmost evil.
We started in 2006 in Nashville. Basically, it was like a thrash band with blackened tendencies, and we kind of fooled around with our original lineup for about a year, and it fell apart. And after that, wrapped up basically these guys and a few other people, and started writing Our Curse of Rapture, or finishing up Our Curse of Rapture, because we had been writing for many years. And we, over time, finalized it and released it on Sumerian Records in 2009. And since then we've just been touring. And
it was produced and engineered by Jay McKean, who did Between the Buried and Me, and a whole fistful of bands that you probably like.
Totes. And ever since then we've just been touring on that album and trying to promote it. And here we are today, on the verge of releasing our second record and trying to do the thing,
We're going to start it off with this year's Summer Slaughter lineup. We've got Thy Art Is Murder, Rings of Saturn, Aeon, The Ocean, Cattle Decapitation, Revocation, Norma Jean, Periphery, Animals as Leaders, and the Dillinger Escape Plan. Very extreme lineup this year.
Great one.
What's your favorite band from the Summer Slaughter Tour this year, Ben?
Man, I'm going to have to go with Animals as Leaders. They're one of my favorite newer metal bands. And man, Toast and the Boss is a great guitarist.
Definitely a band you do not want to miss live. Also, my favorite band from this year's Summer Slaughter would definitely be Revocation, a band that keeps it old school, keeps it new school at the same time.
Yes.
Definitely want to check those guys out.
Most definitely. Also, we got old school guys, Metal Church. They got a new album coming out. It's called Gentlemen Nothing. And they got a new tour and some dates coming up. So expect some new shit from them.
Be on the lookout for that. Also, Darkest Hour signs to Sumerian Records. Huge jump for Darkest Hour. They're going to be re-releasing The Mark of the Judas with those guys. And also, they're working on a full-length new album. It's going to blow minds. Always good stuff coming from those guys.
Yeah. We also got Ben Stock 2013 going down this year with a whole ton of local acts such as Electric LSD, Randall Long, Calvin and the Empire, Poison Whiskey. What we got, Brian?
We've got the Monster Squad. We've got Animality, Stone Cold Fire, and other acts. It's going to be off the chain. There's going to be hot dogs, titties everywhere.
It's going to be a good one.
A time to have, you know what I'm saying, a real happening place.
Check Facebook out for all the details. What else we got, Brian?
What else do we got? I think Jeff Loomis and Keith Merrow team up for a full-length album. These guys have worked together before and made some of the sickest metal I've heard today. Cannot wait for that. I've heard a rumor that Alex Webster will be playing bass, but that's not confirmed. If that is so,
that's going to be some shredded motherfucking shit.
Album. And I think that wraps it up for this week's Weekly Breakdown.
What's up, guys? I'm Alan Atkins from Animality. This is Brian Roberts from Animality. This is the Gear Guide. We're going to start things off over here with the 7-string Ibanez RG series. Same thing with Mr. Roberts here.
Equipped with the Diodario strings, we use the regular light 7-string nickel wound Diodarios. I particularly like these strings because they come packaged with the corrosion protection and it's environmentally friendly.
Alright, we also rock the Vader cabs. I have the black, he has the red.
Custom red, he has the Tolex finish, I have the classic.
These motherfuckers are bad. Sucks they don't sell them anymore, but I got one.
Let's talk about our picks. I prefer the 1mm Dunlop Tortex plastic.
Nylons all the way, 88s or 1s.
We use Boss pedals, chromatic tuner, and noise suppressor. Nothing fancy, no effects, just your simple basic needs. And I use the Randall V2 head, which the logo is off of because I was cleaning the dust. And I use the all-tube channel with the graphic EQ.
And we got the PV6505 Plus. If you do steroids, quit, because this thing will juice you up enough. It's badass. Noise suppressor, no tube screamers. Catch a quick glimpse. I'm not going to tell you my shit. Yeah, badass rig. 6505 Plus, Vader cab.
And that about wraps it up for this week's Gear Guide.
So, like, what are some of your near future goals? What do you hope to achieve by the end of the year?
These personal goals or band goals?
Band goals.
I got some personal goals. I'll send those out later, man.
I'm just straight on my life.
I was straight on my motherfucking life.
Definitely want to get the album finished, if not started recording. I would say we should start recording by the fall at the earliest, maybe. I think we're, what would you say, 80% done with the album. Yeah, there's beyond give or take wise, everyone's sexualizing the lyrics and everything. Yeah, I think that right there. At least. So that's mainly it. I think pretty soon we're going to release another Gear Crushing demo. We're going to do that shortly before we get the recording underway so that we're not keeping people waiting. It's been long since our first rapture. We're excited about the material.
New stuff you guys played tonight was fucking good. Kudos, dude. Appreciate it. As far as like, you guys playing out, you guys have any goals, any particular places you want to take this by the end of the year? You're trying to go to Europe or South America?
Actually, like, fucking equator, bro. I'm trying to hit the fucking Bermuda Triangle, fucking Antarctica, over London.
You can play at Sam's Workshop in the North Pole.
We gotta get a new band with us, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone that'll draw us. I'm thinking more of a believer. Yeah. Just because, you know, we're shooting. And our sex are really high, and we're trying to make it real dollars. We're trying to make the bucks, you feel me? Dollars. I'm trying, well, you know, I mean, one of my personal goals, can I spit off real quick?
Sure.
I'm trying to do something like get lucky with the lotto. I'm serious, I'm not even joking, because I'm trying to start my own label. And I'm about to sign every single fucking around. I'm not even joking. Everybody. Big lotto, bam, I'm signing everybody. And I'm paying it forward. Everyone's getting a million up front. That's the way to go. If you're gonna fucking have a label, you need to give people money up front. And I want everyone to have at least, you know, at the minimum, $100,000. So get an album done, live lavish for a couple years. You can blow it off. I mean, you ain't gonna get any more, but you can blow it off. You have success in your hand. So that's short term. You know what I'm saying? Long term.
This just in.
Uh-oh.
Danish metal band Artillery. What's that last part, Ben?
They've just been signed to Metal Blade Records.
Blade
This is so shocking.
Shocking news. What's your favorite Danish?
I'm going to tell you something. I think I'm just going to go with the regular old Cinnamon Bear Claw.
I love the Bear Claw.
It's so fucking good.
I'm really glad to see you guys playing out again. This is what, your first live show since when?
About a year ago.
My first show with these guys.
Yeah, like we finished with the Slaughter Survivors tour last year, and it was in LA, so it's been a year. It's actually probably close to this date, actually. It was like the first or second week in August. Yeah. Got some new members, got a new drummer, Greg Vance.
This guy right here.
Good old Vance.
Or Lurch, as I'm going to start calling you. You can't tell on this camera, but this dude is fucking huge.
You know?
I was 1 inch taller. That was the first show.
Yeah, it's the first show ever.
This is your first show with Enfold, man.
It was awesome, man. Like, I moved up here about 500 miles away to join them. I've always been a fan of the band. And when I heard that they didn't have a drummer, I instantly hit up Eli. I was like, hey, I got a video on YouTube that I shot like in the studio. And I was like, check this out, and if you think it's good enough, maybe I can jam with you guys or something. And they were like, well, we can send you a song, just learn it and shoot yourself doing it, play through it or whatever. So got it together and did like a one take, and put it like live, and just practiced really hard on it. And then came down and jammed with them, and they told me I want to move down. And so ever since then, it's good to work with a bunch of perfectionists because you can play with groups of people that you're not all calling each other out. You're not going to sound crisp live.
Right.
And for me, when I go see a band, and I've listened to the album over and over, and I'm ready for that fill, or I'm ready for that.
Yeah, expectations are high.
Exactly. And when you see a band and you feel let down, like personally, it's kind of a letdown. So practicing and just really trying to get as good as I can personally.
Eli. This is the missing member. You made it just in time.
It's like I did join us with a dick. Asshole!
This guy right here making noise.
God damn it, I'm a producer.
Get back to work. Now we got the full current lineup of Enfold Darkness here. Everybody introduce yourself real quick. We're gonna wrap this up.
James Turk, I play bass.
Hi, I'm Matt. I play something.
It's something.
Hey, I'm Justin Corser, I do vocals.
Greg Vance, drums.
Eli Whitehead, guitars.
There you go. There's your 2013 Enfold Darkness lineup.
Bam!
Three. That's Steve Martin.
Brian, here.
All right.
Marker.
3.
Before we wrap up this episode of Ye Olde Metal Show, we're going to leave you with some upcoming dates in Nashville. We've got Benstock 2013. Tell us a little bit about Benstock.
Alright, well, Benstock is a free concert event and it's held in my backyard. All the details are on Facebook.com. So why don't you be there? What else?
How long has Benstock been going on now?
Man, it's been going on for about 8 or 9 years.
At least 8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
An annual thing. Definitely a very happening place, somewhere you don't want to miss. 2 days later at the Exit Inn, Wretched and Abiotic and others are going to be tearing it up, shredding it up, ripping it up. Wretched is a band you don't want to miss.
You
very
do not
sick,
want to
very
miss
tight
these
band.
guys. Also, on October 25th, we got at the Cannery Ballroom, The Faceless and Between the Buried and Me.
Two other bands you do not want to miss.
I just hope you don't miss that show, because if you don't go, then
your life is sorry and sad.
you're just missing out the real metal. And I think that about wraps it up for this episode of the Ye Olde Metal Show. Why don't you tune in next time? And for now, shred on,
metalheads.
Yeah.